There we go. Okay, I was wondering why I switched over on that side. All right, people, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain. I have got my projector set up in portrait mode. I like the portrait mode, I really do. Oh, for a minute, I gotta untangle my speaker line, because my speaker line is horribly tangled up. I'm trying to untangle this mess. That's much better. Catastrophe I was just looking at a few minutes ago. Alright, that's better. Okay, so that's some of the wallpaper I just downloaded a few minutes ago so I can get my vertical wallpaper on. I think I'm keeping this instead. I like this. I like the whole vertical setup. So I'm keeping this, and I think on that side I'm probably going to put a 500 lumen projector on that side over there, and then we got another projector, another projector over here for that. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to do a multi-screen setup because I missed my multi-screen setup. In my other place, I had a 3 projection screen setup. I freaking loved it. I can watch 3 projection screens at the same time. Netflix on one, YouTube on the other one, and I can work on the other one. I'll miss it. So I'm putting it back in here. So we can do the portrait here, which is no problem. And I'm going to do a setup. I want to do the portrait a little farther over, and I do want to bring that projector probably if I can put the portrait on the end. If I put the portrait on the end, I got to move that projector. It has to be moved. So it definitely has to be moved over. I wonder how far we can bring the portrait over. We can bring that ultra shoulder right over here for the floor. That's what I'm going to do. So anyway, yeah, this is using our Quantum Black Star, which is actually a most incredible screen paint. Like I said, we have a movie studio pretty soon. It's going to be showing off some pictures and demonstrations for us. So I get a chance to put that into my happy customer page and load that up. And basically, again, have my contacts come in and see this beautiful screen on display. Right now, I'm doing a picture slideshow on it. Absolutely gorgeous. I think, what do I have for my screensaver? I don't know for what you call it. Let's see what I got up here for my at the city view. I think I want that one female on there. I want that one instead. I like how that looks. Let me see. There she is. Change it to my background shot. Yeah, I like that. That is pretty hot. That looks beautiful on the screen. It's got that steampunk look. It matches my pink in the environment. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Settings. change the icon. It's a small. Not that big. Take it away from the artwork. A nice little slideshow. I'm gonna have something to play for the time being. We're working on a few things. Yep. I told you at the end of the day that when we get somebody that attacks our product like right from the door, that's something that they're seriously threatened by. From the minute you see them post any demonstrations on our stuff, that's something they're extremely threatened by. A Quantum Black Star is a gorgeous product and they're terrified of it. You're going to see this product on every location we're going to be at. We're going to have it on massive, giant 200, 300-inch screens on display with a halo system wrapped around it. And now you see why, how beautiful that screen is. Keep in mind, if I put a gray screen on that screen, it doesn't even function. A cell phone flashlight will wash a gray screen out on that technology. And that's in the dark. When you think a gray screen would have had the ability to be able to pull, it can't even pull in the dark next to this technology. Doesn't come close to it in any way whatsoever. So a simple cell phone, I can wash that screen out next to this technology. That's why they're terrified of it. And first of all, they didn't get anything from our customer, because the only customers who got this first were companies. We sold it to companies first. They got it. So again, you need to stop lying at the end of the day. I told you, threatened. Threatened by every product we make, he's threatened by it. It's because your stuff don't work. When I sat there and told you his screen can't produce color. No gray screen reads color. It really doesn't. It seems like it reads color, because when you have on a standalone, but you put it next to another superior technology, they don't pick up. White screens, well, they don't run at all, period. They don't even register next to our stuff. So when you got people come in, they're not coming here for a gray screen. They couldn't care less about a gray screen. They're all coming out of environments using white projection screens. Couldn't care less about no gray screen. Unless it comes up in the conversation, which it really technically never comes up, because every person that's coming out of their environment has a white projection screen set up in a high-powered projector, and they're sitting up there in the dark, and they come over here and they watch your demonstration and go, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, they couldn't care less about no gray screen. Majority of most of the screens you're going to see are going to be white. And this is a basic slideshow we have on. We don't even have it fully lit in here. Got partial lighting in here. That's it. Hopefully it stays. I don't know why this would not stay as paper. But we'll see. Can't read. So everybody, every person we do business with that are coming out of these commercial properties have white screens in it, every single one of them. I did the research. I went to their places. I know what they have in there. Came in as a customer, watched their stuff. I watched their screens wash out, watched them come over and adjust the projector, adjust the projector, adjust the projector. And the screens kept washing out. Can't read. It's a contrast lighting. Got to be to pick up that contrast level. You can't pick that contrast level. Have all types of problems. Colors fade, they wash out, they don't read. Now we take the gray screen we put up there, we could blend right into it. Comes the contrast level, don't pick up. Turn my technology unwatchable, you lost your freaking mind. Yeah, I tell you. I hope we don't find you. Anybody. I got people online right now. I got people online on 24/7. They change shifts, they're there. They're online watching. Looking for anybody who's basically doing something they're not supposed to be doing so we can bring them to court. So we do this to you. Or if you're not doing anything stupid at the end of the day, you got nothing to worry about. I got customers at the end of the day buy a product, and they watch and hear what they say. Yeah, go get them. Get all of them. They're going to round every single one of you up. So go ahead. Do something stupid. Let's catch you in the courtroom. You're done. If you get a document that comes from my company, it's not a cease and desist order. It's a lawsuit. We're not sending cease and desist orders. Straight lawsuits from the door. These lawsuits are hefty. Not designed for you to squeak by. It's designed to basically put you through some real serious freaking thinking at the end of the day. So, common sense, and I'm pretty sure you're born with it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be alive this long on the earth. Because the earth is full of plenty of people that will show you at the end of the day why common sense is very important. So you wouldn't be alive this long. So the fact that you're still breathing at the end of the day, you haven't bumped into the wrong people, means that you know common sense. You know how to stay out of trouble. You know how to go to work, come home, the whole 9 yards and everything without doing something stupid, like, turn into a bank or rob a bank, convenience store, or something stupid that you locked up for a long time, forever, whatever nonsense. You know the difference. So, if you know the difference in common sense, keep in mind, you get before a judge, the judge is going to ask you, do you know common sense? Well, you know the difference in right and wrong. There's no need to complain. We can walk this in a courtroom, no problem whatsoever. You will lose that lawsuit easily because we can back this tech. I hope they find a few more people. I'm looking forward to it. But that screen just fell off. It did, and that's paper. That is paper that fell off. Paper that fell off. White paper. Lighter than that screen, and it fell off. They don't want to be up there. Can you blame them? But anyway, loving my portrait screen at the end of the day. I gotta put that out there real quick. And if you notice in all my demonstrations, I do this. I'll show white level. Matter of fact, I gotta get some screensavers with white levels too. But anyway, as you see, I do this all the time. I love doing this. I do this in all my demonstrations. I show up the white, I show up the gray, I show up the black paint over and over and over again. I love doing it. When people are terrified, you got people right now that are terrified to do a gray versus gray. They're scared to do those tests. Scared of them. Because you know why? They didn't test their product. It's like taking a test. If you didn't study for the test and you played around, now the day that the test comes up, how much confidence do you have right now that you're going to pass? You don't have any. Unless you're one of them super smart kids at the end of the day that don't need to study. But then again, even they study on top of studying. Because they like to study. But either way, if you didn't study, you're scared. You're not prepared. You're not ready. We're always ready. So we test our stuff. So then, that is absolutely gorgeous. Alright, got my $50 oh yeah, let me show you. I got people come on here, don't even know at the end of the day, but like, what's the projector? Ken, tell me the projector. I have people tell me the projector. Christie 720p projector, LW400, lens shifting capability, which is underneath this little compartment right there. There's your lens shifting right there. That'll control it up, down, side to side. Of course, we don't use the HDMI ports. I'm using my VGA HDMI. Reason why? Because I like to show that off that we can do that and don't require it. It's got the analog, these are analog now, HDMI outputs. And then over here we got BMC. You can also get BMC to VGA. I told you about that one. And regular VGA is right there. Sound output right there. That's video jack right there. As a matter of fact, I got a GameCube with an S video jack I want to run. Power kill button right there, as always. Also, too, these things are networked, so you can network these suckers. If you watch it, it'll probably flash. If not, yeah, they flash from time to time, but this is network. If you want to network it. Alright. Filter on the top, of course. These filters are not like the foam filters. These are the plastic filters, which are better because you can clean them with a toothbrush, and they need to be clean. Mine needs to be clean because I can feel the air pushing over. They need to be clean. So anyway, easy to clean. Just pop here. And that's it. There's your filter right here. Actually, these are quite clean. And just run some water through it. Make sure you dry this before you stick it in because you will damage your projector. That's basically about it. As we showed you on that one, we got to fix your lamp is right there. That's your lamp right there. Taco Denario. So we got the handle on this side. Standing here for a minute. Drop this thing down. This one's in for repair. We have with this one, you go pull your lamp up, this screw, that one got stripped. That's why we got the rotary tool over there waiting. When I get around to that, got to slice that so there's like a flat head to pull that up. When you get your lamp, make sure you get it with the house, because you can put the whole house right back in. And make sure basically when you get your house that you go to I don't know, I go to Lamp USA or Amazon, because again, sometimes that little port way down there where there's a plug at that you hook it into, they don't connect correctly because they didn't print the house correctly. They 3D printed the house, then there's a good chance it's not going to fit. Went through that already, so you be careful, because sometimes they 3D print these. These projectors both look the same. They're not the same, they're actually different. The LX and the LW, they look exactly the same. The LW is a WXGA, and the LX is an SVGA, or sometimes XGA, depending on which model you get, but that's what they are. This one has a standard lens. This one has an extended throw lens. This lens, if you drop it back around 12 feet, your screen will be super small. You drop it back 18 feet, you can achieve 100 inches. You drop this back around 11 to 12, you can achieve 100 inches. Different from the lens. This is a refined lens. This one is a standard lens. This one has a bridge. This one doesn't have a bridge. That's what we mean by you find projectors without the bridge. These are the ones that cost you more because they have a special lens on them. But like these particular projectors, well, we need 4,000 of power. We got it. If we don't need it, we got 25. Still works for me. It's got lens capability, which is an expensive item for any projector. It's got a nice little handle on the side, which I can carry it around, makes it easy. I like the box shape to it. Makes it easy to stand up for portrait mode. I can lay it down flat at the end of the day. If I want to use it for my landscape, use it with the handle. Take it with me where I want to go. That's why I love these projectors. It's one of my favorite. Christie's actually one of my favorite projectors of all projectors. And that projector costs 60 bucks. Yep. You know, Christie's are such high-end, they're top-tier projectors. People say they never heard of them. They're top tiers, that's why. They're better, they're more high-advanced projectors than your Optima, than your JVCs. They literally cost more than your JVCs. A Christie projector at 1080p, I mean an old model, at 1080p, ultra short, it's going to cost you $35 to $4 grand. Because these are a different type of machine at the end of the day. These are top tier projectors. Christie, Ronco, Barcode, those particular they're the top tier projectors. You're talking about if you get a Christie projector, roughly, you're not getting a lens, but I can tell you that much. Lenses don't come with them. Usually, when these particular models, the lens will come with them. But the projectors that we carry, Roadhouses, don't come with them. You can spend anywhere from $30, $40, you can spend $50,000 for a lens. Ultra short, those will cost you so much money, it's not even funny. So they're the more expensive models. And Christie's can run you up to, if you want a 4K Christie projector, you're talking about a couple of $1,000, $8,000, $9,000, probably more than that. Some I've seen some of the big ones are $500,000. So a guy told me about this, a customer told me about a Christie projector a long time ago. He said he got a Christie and he took it down to an everyday shop and he closed the shop up and took his projector. I'm like, what kind of projector would one have? For someone to close down a shop to take the projector. Apparently one that costs $150,000. They had a very expensive machine. And I guess maybe the shop wasn't doing too well and they figured, hey, we can walk off with this machine. And that's what they did. So I went to go look it up and found a Christie's, but at the time they wanted too much money. They wanted $800 for these right here when I first saw them. And then later on, my ex bought a couple of projectors because we were doing a projector combo systems. We were selling the projectors with the screen paints. And she got a couple of Christies, and I was like, where the frick you get these from? Because I was trying to get a couple of them. She got them for like $125. I was like, okay, there you go. And you know, it gets me at the, it's interesting. Every time we do something like, you know, do a projector package deal, something like that, guess who come along to run his mouth? The jerk. Talking about, oh, you don't want to use 720p projectors, or 720p projectors, or this, that, and the other, and they fade and washed out. That's on your junky paint at the end of the day. Stuff don't work. We don't have no problem with 720p's. I'm trying to convince you that 720p's don't work. They don't work on your projector. You gotta force people to buy money for expensive projectors because your paint don't work. That's why. I know. I had it over here. That stuff don't work for jack. Not chill, and not even a freaking hill. It doesn't work for jack. And I tested it. I have more projectors than him. More environments at my disposal. And keep in mind, you couldn't get that stuff to work for jack. I even took that stuff over to the freaking, the carrying place. We did a test over there. Didn't even pick up at all, period. At all. Didn't pick up for jack. Right in the hallway. Didn't even run. Nothing. And I had a 4300 lumen Sony projector, and it wouldn't read it. It wouldn't read on any of the ultra short, those wouldn't pick it up. We had Hitachi's. I had freaking Sony's, NEC's, the Panasonic projector at 1500 lumens. That sucker wouldn't read for jack on it. None of the Pico projectors picked up on it. I tested on everything. We had two versions of the NEC MPs 1150s. One was 5200 lumens. Another was 4000. They didn't even read on it. They didn't pick up. The Christie LW400, the big boy, 55 couldn't read on it. Christie LX700 didn't read on it. That's a 6500 lumen projector that literally came in a roll case, the commercial. It didn't pick up on it. If it washed the screen out. It's 6500 lumens, made contact with the screen. It just disappeared. That's why you see the customer, his customer, who has a 4K. You see the projector that customer had? It's a very good projector. And this screen washed out in a soccer game with 2 windows. Did you see the specifications he had on that projector? Yeah, his projector's up there. It had a 500,000 contrast on it. It was a 4K projector. It was an Optima. It didn't read for jack on that paint. Reason why you see it on his screen? Because he's got it in the dark. He's got it on an ultra short though, kissing the screen. He had a long throw projector. He was at a distance. He was halfway across the room to try to hit that screen. Any windows near his screen? No, it's dark in that environment. That's why the little lights pop up in the background. Because his environment's so dark. Have him take that screen and stick it over by that window and watch that thing disappear. I'm about to get this projector anyway. I'm about to get this projector and have it in the showroom. So everybody can see that great paint is the worst thing you can put on a projector. Any freaking projector on a gray screen is bad. Because again, if you're talking about a 1080p projector, 4K, go to any form site, they'll tell you from the door. No, you're supposed to have it on a darker screen. Oh my goodness, this stuff is horrible. I'm like, what the frick is he doing over there? This stuff is a mess. It's a mess. Hot mess. If you don't like what I'm saying, and you come in the room, you don't like what I'm saying, Mr. Fernando, guess what you can do? You can go take me to court. Draw some papers up. Have your lawyer call me. My number's right there. Call me. But a real lawyer, not a fake one. 2 fake lawyers he contacted me with. 2 fake lawyers. I showed my friend that now. He started cracking up. He said, where do you get these freaking cornballs from? Fake lawyers. No law firm, nothing. They'll send me paperwork at the end of the day. It won't be no address to the lawyers. It's no freaking that the name of the attorney's not even there. I'm like, oh my goodness, did your kids write this? There's nothing there. What are you doing? Gee, this is the reason why no one takes them seriously. That crap paint. Oh, goodness. Trashy. Get out of here. You know you can check my freaking cloud system. You know better than that. I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of world this guy lives in at the end of the day. But if you're sending a letter to me by an attorney, I know what attorney letters look like. We sent one to you. Gee whiz Louise. Like, what the frick is the lawyer's name? But where does he go to? Where's it? What law firm is connected to? There's no numbers there, nothing, just lawyer. That's at the top. Oh, but look, he laughs so hard. He thinks he's special needs. He does. My attorney thinks he's special needs. He does. He thinks he's special. You say, look, all he has to do is write this in Crown and he's official. He thinks he's special needs. He does. He don't believe he's 46 years old and he's functioning with a full deck. He doesn't believe it. Because some of the stuff he's seen, the letters and stuff we gave to him to look through, he was like, oh crap, like, is he special needs? I'm like, I have no idea. Now, there's nothing to say about it. Just put your hands in there and look in a different direction. You know, you see somebody do something like really, really seriously stupid. All you do is look in a different direction. Like, what the freak? Huh. Well, pretty soon to have your projector at the end of the day. I'm embarrassed the daylights out of you on that projector. Anybody got that projector is going to get embarrassed. Because again, it should have been, it'll be only our demonstration. It's going to be so sad at the fact that these people had this projector for this long, and we're going to be the only ones showing this machine off in a fully lit environment at 150 inches. And they had that projector all that time and did nothing with it. Nobody take it out in the light. No one turn the lights on. Start the demonstration. Any contrast levels. Anything. We're the only ones that are going to pump YouTube with a bunch of video demonstrations on this machine. Doing all this stuff. I'm taking mine outside. Why not? See, I got a black technology. Go where the frick I want. I'm going to take it anywhere I want. Oh, I see. You got limitations. You can't really go outside because your screen will wash out. You can barely make it inside, so you can't be out there. Interesting. But you paid all that money for it. And you're still trapped in the dark, as if you had a projector would have cost you $800 or $500. Gee, talk about not getting your money's worth. That's like buying a freaking expensive car like a McLaren, and you got an engine with a hamster running in there, and you really didn't get what you paid for. Hamster would be the screen, car would be the projector. Maybe if you take out the non-ambient light rejection hamster and trade it for the ambient light rejection hamster. I'm sorry. I just expect to see better. It's a high-end projector. I really do expect to see them showing up to 2 million to 1 contrast, and I'm really not seeing it there. It's just really sad for a projector that type of power to be belittled like that. I swear, if that projector could transform into a machine, it would just come out of nowhere and just beat the living crap out of them. Like, you got me on this freaking dinky freaking screen at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm capable of doing at the end of the day? And you got me on this dinky. Yeah, that projector would transform and beat the daylights out of them. Oh, man. Well, your stuff don't work here. Gray screens don't work on this. We showed this off 100 times. We turn the lights out, they don't read. We have the lights on, they don't read. We can blend into their snow levels. They can't read our contrast levels. I don't know what to say. Oh, then we're uploading some stuff. Oh, I got this cyberpunk. I'm going to get some white levels too. There's some white levels on my screen. There's snow. You know, can't even read at the end of the day. Gee whiz, that's pitiful. Don't get mad at me.